By just one game. Super Bowl MVP Drew Brees and his son throwing out the first pitch on Father's Day at Yankee Stadium. Great pitching matchup. In the rubber game of this series between the Mets and Yanks, Johan Santana and CC Sabathia. Both aces started out strong. Sabathia strikes out Ike Davis, 6 Ks for CC. Bottom one, Santana takes care of Mark Teixeira, 3 Ks for Johan. Top second, Sabathia strikes out Fernando Tatis, no score through 2. That would change. Bottom of the third, 2 on. Nick Swisher. He says that was his idea. Santana and Ruben Tejada collide, and Swisher is safe, and the bases are loaded. Said Santana, we have a routine play, one we were not able to make. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, it was a great bunt by Swisher, and both Santana and Tejada will try to cover first at the same time. And as we use the access, you know what happens. That cost the Mets an out, and the bases are loaded. Disastrous. All right, next batter, Mark Teixeira. He homered Saturday, and he homered Sunday. A grand slam off Santana, and this thing just gets out of the park. I mean, first row. 5th career grand slam, said Mets skipper Jerry Manuel. In this ballpark, it's a home run. In our ballpark, it's a different story. 12th of the year, 4-0 Yanks. Later in the inning, Santana strikes out Jorge Posada. Looking to end the third, Posada doesn't like the call. Take another look. The pitch is close. And Posada's manager, Joe Girardi, needs to silence Posada by shushing him, putting his hand on his face. Top 7, still 4-0, 2 on, nobody out. Sabathia strikes out Rod Barajas, and then Fernando Tatis rounds out to A-Rod, and that's the double play. Sabathia allows 4 hits in 8 shutout innings to win his 8th. Santana has allowed 4 runs in each of his past 3 outings. So with the win, the Yanks would assure themselves at least a tie for first.
Johnson has allowed 1 earned run or fewer and pitched at least 6 innings in each of his last 7 starts, the longest streak since Chris Carpenter back in 2005. He gets Evan Longoria next inning, Carlos Pena, Sean Rodriguez, no shot. Johnson's only mistake coming in the 4th inning, facing Carl Crawford. Playing a game we like to call Connect 4. Crawford, 7 hits in the series, including 2 on Sunday. His 7th home run, it's a solo shot. We're tied at 1 apiece. On Saturday now, Price was hit in a sensitive area while playing catch with teammate Wade Davis. Says skipper Joe Madden, apparently Wade threw a pretty good changeup. It was all miscalculated on the receiving end. And for all you males out there, you know exactly what that feels like. It's not good. Bottom of the 5th, Chris Coughlin, routine fly ball to center off B.J. Upton's glove. Upton said he just didn't see it. 4th error this season for the center fielder. Next batter, Gabby Sanchez to right center. And it will roll past Ben Zobrist all the way to the wall. Coughlin comes in, a triple for Sanchez. Marlins now up 2-1. Bottom of the 6th, Wes Helms giving the rawhide a ride. Number 3 on the season. For Price, 6 innings, 3 earned runs, had 9 strikeouts. To the 8th now, tying run at the dish. Johnson getting Longoria to pop up the shallow center. Mike Stanton cuts in front of Cody Ross, and he makes the catch. Johnson, 8 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 9 Ks, and the Marlins win 4-1. So it's now 8 straight starts. Johnson has given up 1 earned, 3 runs per game. Other starters get 5 runs of support per game. But look at this.
What?
Kawakami has 4 runs of support in the 2nd inning.
I see your point.
Chris Getz, though, with a man on the corners, the single to left center. Alberto Callaspo comes in. It's now a 4-2 game. And then Jose Guillen in the 3rd, extending his hitting streak to 15 games. Kawakami taken out, blowing his chance for his first win. Later in the inning now, tied at 4, 2 outs, and Getz doubles to right, and that'll bring in Guillen, and the run is charged at Kawakami, so the Royals up 5-4. Bottom of the 8th, Eric Hinsky. 2 on, 2 outs, deep to right center. The double scores Chipper Jones and Troy Gloss, and the Braves come back again. 8-5 the final for the 2nd straight day. The Braves win in their
11th straight series. That includes this one against the Dodgers as they went for the sweep. Manny Ramirez talking to Darnell McDonald, the former teammate David Ortiz. Dustin Pedroia steals 2nd. The throw from Russell Martin past the base. Hey, no one's covering 3rd base. Pedroia slides safely into 3rd. He was 2 for 5 with an RBI. We need the access to explain what happened here. Jamie Carroll is playing in the shortstop position. Carroll goes to cover 2nd. That leaves nobody on the entire left side of the infield. Oh, I see now. Pedroia has an easy chance to get safely to 3rd, and that's exactly what he does. 2 batters later, runners on the corners, Kevin Youkilis. However he gets it done, he just doesn't. The slow roller to 3rd on the check swing. Pedroia would score. Sixth straight game with an RBI for Euclid. Boston up 1-0. Clay Buchholz, meanwhile, looking to go 7-1 in his last 8 starts. He had a 2-0 lead. Nobody on. Buchholz facing Casey Blake. 1 of 4 Ks. Top 5, same score, nobody on. Buchholz striking out Blake DeWitt. Buchholz a 1.62 ERA in his last 8 starts. And then Carroll here hits a hard ground ball to Adrian Beltre. What a stop. Gets the out at first. He also went 1 for 4. Top 9, Dodgers still down 2-0. Jonathan Papelbon in relief, facing Russell Martin. And forget it. Just 4 hits by the Dodgers in this one. Shutout for a Major League high 8th time this year. And Manny, despite being swept, he hit .417 in this.
Phillies look to rebound from Saturday's meltdown against the Twins in the first inning. One of Saturday's heroes, Joe Mauer, up the middle. And that'll bring in Orlando Hudson, and the Twins get on the board first, 1-0. In the 5th inning, Denard Span flexing. Just the 2nd home run of the season. And, well, the Phillies fans, they don't care about the numbers. They don't care about the ball. Let's just go back onto the field. 2-0 Twins after that solo blast. Next inning, Justin Morneau leading off. He goes up the middle. Now Shane Victorino catching Morneau off of first base. So Morneau is forced to go to second. Ryan Howard, you got him right? No, you got him right in the back.
Oh, no.
Morneau is safe at second, on the air to Howard. 2 batters later, that error costly. Jason Kubel to right, and that'll bring in Morneau. 3-1 Minnesota. We go to the 8th. Halladay still on the bump, and Morneau going yard. Number 15 on the year. He collected 5 hits in the series. Halladay's given up 5 home runs in his last 2 starts. Bottom of the 9th, Carl Pavano going for the complete game, getting Jason Worth to end things. Pavano kept the Phils off balance all day. Gave up just 4 hits for the complete game. 4-1 the final. Blue Jays in Toronto. Jonathan Sanchez has won 3 of his last 4 starts. And a jam here. John Buck trying to check his swing with the bases loaded, makes contact, and it drops in for a hit. He would get caught in a rundown and tagged out, but 2 runs would come in. One more look, you'll see that for Buck, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Just make contact in that situation. Blue Jays up 2-0 on the mistake. In the 6th, Giants down 3-2. 2 on for Andres Torres. The base knock to left, Edgar Renteria comes in, and now we are tied in Toronto. Next batter, it's been so long since Freddie Sanchez hit a home run. He forgot. Down at the left field line, off the foul pole for a home run. His first one since last August. 3-run shot made it 6-3. Top of the 8th, it's now 7-3. Let's add to it Pat Burrell. Every Giants starter had a hit. The Giants avoid the brooms. 9-6 the final.
Working Jake Arrieta knew that. Top 1, bags full, 2 out, Adam Jones. Kind of routine, right? To third, Lance Zawatsky takes his time, throws to first, not in time. Run scores, error charge to Zawatsky. Orioles take a 1-0 lead. Take another look. Zawatsky believes he's got a lot more time than he does, and Jones was just hustling. Yeah, first Major League action. Keep that in mind for Zawatsky. Matt Wieters breaks out of a long slump, a 3-run double. He had just 3 RBIs in his last 19 games coming in. Orioles would jump out on the Padres 4-0. All the runs would be unearned against John Garland. Top of the 2nd, 2 on, nobody out. Orioles now lead 4-1. Miguel Tejada down the line. Great stop by Zawatsky. Steps on the bag, throws to first. Double play. Good pick by Adrian Gonzalez. And redemption by Zawatsky.
Don't question his skills.
Exactly. Padres down 1. Will Venable. He's been lifting. His first homer since April 24th. And the Padres come back to take out Baltimore. 4th birthday. Fans in Houston brought him signs to wish him a good one. Bottom 1, Astros up 1-0, runner on second lead. Happy birthday, Carlos. Off of C.J. Wilson, Lance Berkman scores. 2-0 Astros. Wilson allowed 4 runs in 7 innings. Scary moment, top of the 4th. Andres Blanco hits Humberto Quintero with his backswing. Quintero down in pain.
My niece's birthday party.
Wow, take another look. Blanco's back catching Quintero flush in the side of his head. He got 7 stitches on the right side of his head, but reportedly had no signs of concussion. That's good news. Top 9, Rangers down 1 man on third, 1 out. Josh Hamilton off of Matt Lidstrom. That ties the game. Hamilton's 4th hit of the day. And then top of the 10th, still tied. Vlad Guerrero intentionally walked. First base open now. With first base open, Brad Mills brings in lefty Gustavo Chacin to face Hamilton, and Hamilton, he ties up the game in the single, and then he drives in the go-ahead run with a single. He matches his career high with 5 hits, does Josh Hamilton. And how about Texas winning a season high 8 straight? Matt Holliday, aware of the stats. .368 batting average, 2 homers, 6 RBIs in his last 5 games. Take a look at this. Landon Powell sets up for the pitch low and away. Trevor Cahill misses with a changeup, and guess what? Holliday takes advantage of that mistake. His 3rd straight game with a home run. Cardinals tie the game at 1. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals down 2-1. Look who's up again. It's Matt Holliday. And that's gone. On a pitch middle in. 2nd homer of the game, 10th of the season, his 14th multi-home run game of his career. Holliday 8 for 12 in this series. To the 8th, bottom of the frame. Cardinals down 2-2 on Albert Pujols, 2 out against Andrew Bailey, who said, I just wanted to challenge him. He did so. Pujols flies out. Athletics get out of the inning, and they hang on to win. Kevin Kuzminoff had 4 hits, 5th time in his career he's done that.
Reds are free-falling. They've dropped 5 of 6. Ryan Rowland-Smith going for his first win since October. He's pitching for the Mariners, taking on those Reds. Rowland-Smith's mom and sister watching him start for the first time, and he walks Drew Stubbs in a 1-0 game in the 7th. Another free pass to Chris Heisey, so Rowland-Smith pulled. Brandon League coming in. So after a sacrifice bunt, runners on 2nd and 3rd, 1 out, League, and this is what middle relief will do, getting Orlando Cabrera and then Brandon Phillips. League gives Rowland-Smith a chance for the win. We go to the 9th, still 1-0. David Aardsma closing it. Jay Bruce goes down. Same deal for Lance Nix. And then Heisey with 2 outs, he'll pop up. The Mariners sweep the Reds 1-0. Ryan Rowland-Smith gets his first win this season. His sister flew all the way from Hong Kong.
Comerica Park celebrating Father's Day. Bottom 4, same score. Nobody on, 1 out. Brennan Bosch. Rusty Ryle dialed in with that diving grab. Take another look. Flat out. Makes a great stab, robbing Bosch. Next batter is Carlos Guillen in the box. Ian Kennedy takes care of him. Kennedy pitched a shutout through 6. He retired 13 straight at one point. Top 7, it was Max Scherzer's turn to get on a roll. You know what he does best? He strikes out people. Ask Adam LaRoche. And then he gets Mark Reynolds. 8 Ks in 7 innings. Scherzer, in fact, has fanned 41 batters in his last 31 innings. He allowed just a run in those 7 innings. Bottom 7, a man on. Tigers down 1-0. Kennedy was cruising. Keyword was. Bosch off of Kennedy, a 410-foot blast, his 10th of the year. Tigers now up 2-1. The very next batter, Carlos Guillen. Back-to-back jacks off of Kennedy, his 5th of the year. Tigers end up winning this thing 3-1. They go 8-1 on their homestand against NL opponents.
Against the Diamondbacks, who came in 5th in the majors with 82 home runs. And if you think that's a recipe for disaster, you must have taken a peek at the cookbook. Bottom 1st, Burnett facing Justin Upton, and it's gone. Now take another look at this. Catcher Jorge Posada sets up on the outside corner, but Burnett's fastball goes down the middle. They don't have the best communication, the two of them, Posada and Burnett. Upton was 12th home run of the year. Diamondbacks up 1-0. Adam LaRoche doesn't think that's enough. How about a 3-run shot 3 batters later? And that's with 2 out. Take another look at it. Posada sets up outside. Burnett throws it near the heart of the plate again. 10th for LaRoche. Diamondbacks up 4-0. But wait, there's more, and it's not good for Burnett. Mark Reynolds teeing off. And one more time, we take a look at Posada setting up outside, and then Burnett throwing it inside and paying dearly once again. I mean, that turned out to be a meatball. Reynolds, 17th home run of the year. Posada and Burnett trying to figure things out. Burnett 6 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 home runs allowed in the 1st inning. Top 7, Yankees down 7-3, 2 on, 2 out. Rodrigo Lopez gets Mark Teixeira to fly out. Justin Upton will handle that one. And the Yankees still down 7-3. Upton, the star at the plate. He comes up bottom 8, 7-3 ball game. This off Chan-Ho Park. And it's gone. Upton reached base 5 times, drove in 4 runs, also scored 4 runs, and the Diamondbacks put it on the Yankees 10-4.
In the day, one and a half games behind Idle St. Louis at Oakland. Francisco Cordero with a 2-1 lead. First pitch, bottom 9, Kevin Kuzminoff is 8. Boy, he's been hot last 20 games. This game tied. Let's go top 10. Ramon Hernandez facing Michael Wirtz. Hernandez, left field line. Hits the foul pole. Home run, 3rd of the season. Reds take a 3-2 lead. All right, they bring in Cedric Bauers, pitching for the A's. Joey Votto, his chi is centered. 4th home run in his last 8 games. 15th of the season. That's a 2-run job. It's 5-2. Next batter, Scott Rowland. Back-to-back jacks, also his 15th. Back-to-back Jacksons. That's what my friend Langer had for the Lakers winning again for Phil Jackson. How's that? 6-2. Oh, speaking of Jack, bottom 10, Jack Cuss tying around at the plate. Bartender! Oh, I'm sorry. We already gave last call. Jordan Smith gets him. Reds win 6-4. Steve Berthune. He's in the driver's seat at the Chevrolet Clubhouse. He's running in place, if not backwards. Washington hosting Kansas City. KC playing in D.C. for the first time since 1971. Nats have lost 6 straight. Mike Morse. He's been hotter than a fox in a forest fire. 449 feet. Up Bruce Chen, his 3rd of the season. Longest home run in the Nats park this season. Bottom 3, 1-1. Man on first. How about your 4-6-3 double play? Avias to Betancourt. Little leaps over Niger Morgan and throws Guzman out at first. And then Guzman goes yard in the bottom of the 6th. Breaks the tie. That off Chen as well. His first 2-1. Matt Capps blowing save in 4 of his last 10 appearances. Got runners on the corners. He gets Betancourt looking. And then Mitch Meyer. Good game to watch. 21st save. Major league leading for Capps. Nats win. 2-1 your final.